What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Serge, and today we're actually going to talk about how you guys can get into real estate and also get into assisted living simultaneously, and how I've been able to do it at the age of 23 and why you guys should do this. And I'm going to kind of talk, step by step and what my recommendations are if you're willing to get into this and you have the heart for it. So stick around, watch the end of the video so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I would do and what you should do as a beginner. First, you want to actually do some market analysis. You want to actually look at what the average income of every single person there in the area that you're in. You want to do some market analysis, simple as that. You can easily go Google that, guys, and just do that. And if you're a real estate agent, that's even better. You have even more resources and access to certain things that will give you that information. So that's what I would definitely do, guys, and make sure that it's in a good area with a decent, at least higher than median income, just because you're able to, families will be able to afford the service that you're going to be providing as an assisted living. Once you've done some market analysis in the area that you're in, go ahead and look at your state DHS's website. And that is so simple. You go on Google and you type in your state and then you put DHS, and then you kind of just go through their website. They should have, just on the side, they'll have some columns and you can go in there and see, it'll most likely be something titled like facilities or long-term facilities, something along the lines of that. And you kind of go through and then you put the zip code of the area that you're in, and it should show a list of homes. Now, those list of homes are great because it gives all the information. This is all public. You don't have to pay for any of this. It gives all the information of the owners, the email address, their phone numbers, and you can go through and just email some of these owners and get an idea of how the industry is doing there, what their recommendations are moving forward if you do decide to want to do this. That is what I would do as a beginner, is do that research. That is such critical research when doing some of this stuff, because it really will, and they will probably allow you to tour their homes, see what their homes are all about, kind of go through and see what you would do in your home once you do acquire that real estate, or unless you do have that real estate. You want to do all this research because you want to be knowledgeable about all of this, right, to avoid a lot more mistakes than you normally would if you just kind of dove in head first. You don't want to do that. You want to actually be knowledgeable and make sure that you know what you're doing and what you're getting yourself into, so you can better prepare yourself for success and better prepare yourself for a great home to provide a great service, and so on and so forth. Once you've done all the proper research, you've met with the group home owners, you've done all of that, you've went through their homes, you saw what your competition is going to be, you saw what their going rates are going to be for their beds, you can then start trying to acquire real estate. Or if you have the real estate, like I said, you can just do what you need to convert it, but then you can actually go see if you want to acquire the property. Now, there may be some homes that actually you find out are for sale, right? The owners are wanting to sell, and maybe that's a better option for you. That is something that you just may have to figure out along the way. But regardless, if you're trying to acquire the property, like I've mentioned before in other videos, I do have a playlist on my channel talking about all this assisted living information, but you can go on there and you can see what it takes to start an assisted living. And so, obviously you want to make sure you get cleared by zoning, that it can be zoned for an assisted living. Guys, don't make that mistake of just buying the property thinking that you can zone it without going to zoning first. Believe me, it will cost you guys a ton and you won't even get to start a business in there. So you may eventually just turn it into an Airbnb. You may turn it into just anything else, a long-term rental. It's not like the end of the world if you can't get it zoned for assisted living, but you can do other things with it. But regardless, that's beside the point. Just make sure if you're doing it strictly for assisted living, get that property zoned. Once you get it cleared and it's cleared to get zoned for assisted living, move forward and try to acquire the property by either seeing if you could lease the property from the owner. Maybe you can buy it if that's an option and you have the resources to do that. Go ahead and acquire that property, guys. And so the cool thing about all of this, by doing real estate and assisted living, is that you get the combination of both, right? You get the experience of both. You get the best of both worlds, really. Not only Are you providing a great service that has tremendous value, and you're able to help not only just the elderly but also the families that hold the burden of taking care of their elderly? And you will be paid greatly for that. And just like any business, your reputation and your customer come first always. So no matter what, always try to provide the best service possible. Don't just try to go get a really crappy home and expect people to move into your home. Like, that's not the case. You actually want to have a really nice home. You actually want to don't just wing it really, or fake it till you make it. You're not going to get very far if you have a crappy home. You're just not. It's going to be hard to sell. Just like me, like, ask yourself, would I want to even move in here or put my loved one in here? That's kind of questions you want to ask when doing this type of business. And trust is everything, guys. You want to make sure that you allow the family to be able to trust you, right? You want to build that relationship. That communication is key when starting all of this, guys. So the cool thing is that, like I said, you get to get into real estate, you get to do assisted living, provide a top of the tier type of service. You know, it's that saying, don't ever chase the cat, let the cat come to you, right? Because you have what the cat needs, right? So if you're constantly, like, that's the thing about business, you got to get in that mentality of, okay, what do I have that will make people come to me instead of me having to go out and get customers, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you haven't yet, just go ahead, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let me know any comments that you guys have down in the comment section. If you guys just want me to actually get, like, in the real, like, good stuff, in the meat of the business, and just different things that you guys want to know, let me know and I'll talk about it. I'll make videos about it and put it all in the playlist that I mentioned before. That's on my channel. It's just called Assisted Living Videos, and then parentheses information. That's where you guys can find all these assisted living videos. So just make sure you guys go there and watch it, and let me know if you guys have any questions. So thank you again. Go ahead, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. God bless. Bye.